This morning, we look at questions about a widely used genetic test taken by hundreds of thousands of people. 7 women, 7 of them in one family, had major surgery after the test showed they had a high risk for cancer. One of them says she was left debilitated and unable to have more children. But the family learned years later that the results of what's known as the BRCA test might have actually been wrong. Their story first appeared in the Wall Street Journal. Jamie Yuccas has been looking at the facts for women considering genetic cancer screening. And Jamie, you can't help but ask, how did this happen?
I know, it's shocking, Jerika. Genetic testing is a critical part of assessing cancer risks as well, but it's also an evolving science. And as more people get tested and the technology improves, so do the results. Unfortunately, in this case, the science evolved a few years too late.
The results said I was positive. It was very alarming.
Katie Mathis was in her early 30s, married with a young son, when she decided to take a genetic test to check her risk for cancer. Shortly after, she learned she had a mutation on a BRCA gene, which significantly raises a person's risk of developing breast or ovarian cancer. After struggling over what to do, she underwent surgery to remove her ovaries, fallopian tubes, and had a double mastectomy.
Did this end up changing your life?
Absolutely. During the entire recovery process, it was 9 months before I was cleared to pick up my child. I wasn't able to do bath time with him. I wasn't able to make dinner for him. I wasn't able to pick him up or hug him for a very long time.
Her mother, sister, cousins, and aunts all got tested too. 11 had the mutation. 7 had surgery. But 4 years later, Myriad Genetics, which did the test, told her and her family their risk assessment had changed.
I went from very high risk, 84%, to nothing. It really felt like I was doing something for my family. I needed to do these surgeries to save them. And then just the reality that I didn't need to do any of that was really heavy.
Myriad says such reclassifications are extremely rare, and as the science evolves, we scrutinize any new information, and reclassifications are made only after very careful consideration.
This is a changing dynamic field where we're learning something every day.
CBS News medical consultant Dr. David Agus says as more people take genetic tests, the results are improving.
Right now, we've tested hundreds of thousands of people with this BRCA test. Every person that's tested, and we then follow the outcome, the database gets stronger and we have more information.
Though reclassifications are uncommon, Mathis says for her, the impact is everlasting.
I removed body parts and I can't have children anymore because of this. I just don't feel like myself. And the weight of that it's a really big burden. And what do I do each day? I have to get up and keep going. You know, I'm a mom and a wife and a teacher. So you just keep going.
Dr. Agus says at-risk patients should get this genetic test. He recommends going, though, to a National Cancer Institute designated center where counselors can answer your questions. Katie, though, told me since she no longer has the cancer classification, she's now worried insurance will not cover her required follow-up surgeries. Vlad?
Wow. Jamie, thank you so much.